Okay guys, I'm back to part 3 of the resin mold box. I just mixed up, I haven't mixed it up, I'm sorry. I just poured 20 ounces of resin. I want to try to do another box for this. I want to do this moon and the apple. Those are the last of the resin mold box for July. And this was part 2. Only thing I want to do, I put this sticker on there. I mean DTF sticker on there. If I have enough resin left over, then I wanted to cover it so the sticker have cover over it. And that's it. That's what I was going to do to that. Yeah, that's if I have some resin. If not, I can do 1 to 2 ounces, 1.5 to 2 ounces to do this. So I'm going to set this aside so it can get out the way. And I'm going to do this apple and with this yellow. And I don't know, it's a sample pack, so I don't know who I got it from. I know I got it off of Amazon. Then I want to color the stem with this makeup powder, green moss. I want to do this moon. I want a blue hat. I'm thinking that I'm going to do this in blue, and then I will just color in the other parts. And the blue that I want for that, it's over there on the side. I forgot to get it. I have 2 of these hand mixers. One of them is a bad one that's not working. Ooh, I don't know why I turned it off. I meant to turn it on the AI. And the other one is I sent it over to Less Resin, and they said that it's been over 120 days, so they didn't want to return it, refund it or replace it. So I bought another one. They was willing to give me a discount to purchase on it, but in that time I had already decided to go buy one. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is the bad one. Yeah, it goes out on when you go on AI. So let me cut it back on. I can do it without the AI and it works. Yeah. So I need to mark them so I know which one is the old one and which one is the new one. Look guys, I put my gloves on. I didn't forget this time. I didn't forget. So I'm gonna put 5 ounces, set that aside. That's gonna be for this. And for this apple, I keep the little pamphlet near me because until I finish the whole entire box. But this apple, it says on there is 7.8, so I'm gonna put 8 ounces. I'm gonna set 8 ounces aside for that. So let me put a cup for the 8 ounces for this. And this is 5.7, so 6 ounces for that. But I am going to set aside 5 ounces for this. Okay, 5 ounces for that. Okay. It's been 4 minutes. Not quite, because it's actually stopped, so, and I wanted the whole entire 4 minutes. It's a lot of bubbles in here. I can't wait to invest in the vacuum chamber. Yes, the bubbler, the one I have, is not so expensive. Maybe I may purchase the less resin, or I think it's either less resin or resin, or I'm not sure which one it is. That has a friend of mine said that they have one, and they said it works fine. So they do a good job. So I may go ahead and purchase one of those for in the meantime, because it is a little cheaper. I'm gonna stir it a little bit with my hand. I do the most part I do with the hand mixer. Yeah. Okay, this is the old one, so I need to set that somewhere. I don't even know where the new one is. It's around here somewhere. I got a lot of stuff around me I need to clean up. Okay, I want to set this over here so it can drain the little bit of resin that's on there. So it's a lot of micro bubbles. Able to come back down here and do some recording. The baby went to sleep, so took him a nap. He's not feeling well. I think he got a tooth coming in. He has a little temperature. Set this right here. It's a lot of micro bubbles. Okay, that's enough for right now. So the apple is 8 ounces. We'll do 8 ounces. Ounces for that apple. I didn't drip some. I need to put these back up. I don't want to get resin on my oh, well, I didn't got one resin on here. It's stuck. This is not putting my things up when I get done with it. Okay, so that's that. And for that moon, so let me see, can I have 6 ounces? No, for this I want to put 5. And let's see how much I got left for that moon. It's supposed to be, it should be about at least about 6 ounces left. I have 7 ounces left. So let me set this aside because I don't want to knock it over. And what we're going to start on first is this apple. I'm gonna make a yellow apple. I just put up the brush. I want to color this stem. Ah. I already did the little stem at the bottom. I just want to color this leaf right here. This color green. I wish I need a darker green. I want a darker green. Let me see, what do I have? It says blackish green. Let me try this. Oh, this look lighter. Oh, it actually is darker. I know we're gonna see the other one first. I should have wiped it off, but I didn't. Let's see. So it's gonna be 2 color green. Get all the way up in there. Don't matter if it get down in there because it's gonna show the brown. Okay, let me shake this off. Kind of clean this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Put my brush back up because I'll get resin in on it. And I kind of wipe that off a little bit. Okay, what I say, this apple. And what I'm gonna color the, I think I'm just going to color this, the window, use marker with that. Because I really don't know what color I want to use. This is nice. I have another apple with the, like a witch's hat on it. And then I have a regular apple that has what you would give and put, some people use it and give the teacher's gifts. And scrape this off the sides. I bought some of these little wax paper to put on top of, on there, which they're disposable wax paper to put on top of what I use when I do my cups normally. But I decided, because I messed up my mat, I waste resin on my last video. Okay. My last video, I tumbled over. Let's get the, I can't pour none in here because of the mica powder. I'm gonna let it debubble a little bit. While I'm doing that, let the bubbles rise. I'm going ahead, and this is 5 ounces. This is for this. And this right here is 5 ounces as well, but I have total of 8, so I'm gonna get another cup. I need to get my smaller cups. I have some smaller cups. I need to pull those out. Now, that moon takes 6 ounces. What an ounce is that? Let's go ahead and mix up 6 ounces. Okay. Set that aside. It's a little bit in there. 6 ounces. And I said I was going to use blue. I have this blue for eye candy. I purchased a sample pack, so they came in bags, so I bought these little containers to put them in. But this is the color blue that is. I don't know where they get their names from. Can't pronounce them. I need another stick. So I'm gonna use this, and I will just color in the face. Color, cause on the hat it have some stars on it, and I will color that yellow. And I would just use my markers to color in the other one, cause I can't tell on this mold, is this his hair or is that part of the hat? Because the same texture here is down here. And looking at the picture, they poured it all one color. One of them a solid color, it looks like it's purple, a light purple or pink, and the other one with chameleon powders. So I'm gonna do all blue. Once in the blue moon. And I'll color everything else. It's a pretty color code. I like this. That one in the blue blood. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. And I want to mix this. Okay, the way I did this was I poured half black and half gold. Ooh, this using too many of my bigger cups. I need the smaller cups. Let me see, can I find the smaller cups real quick? I know I got them. They should be here near me. These are smaller. They're the same as epoxy, but they are smaller because I think these go up to 8. They go up to 8 ounces, and these go up to 10. So I'm gonna put 2 ounces. Yeah, let me go turn to the ounces. 2 ounces of black. I hate using all of my cups like this. Let me see. 2 ounces about here and 2 ounces of gold. Then I want to use some clear. I should have used those cups too as well, or a little bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and mix those colors together, which is, where is my gold? Here's the black. And my gold is flying everywhere. I should have turned this over because it's going to be in here. And this is some clear. Let me get a little bit of this clear out because I don't need that much. Let's mix these together. Then I will start pouring the first one, which is the apple. Okay, this is my black. And let these sit while I pour the other ones. Okay. Okay, let that sit, let that sit. Move that, put these out the way. That's how I'll be wasting things, because I have too much on my table. And I have the tendency of knocking things over because something is in the way. So let's get started with this. Okay, let's get started. Ooh, yellow apple. Do anybody like green, yellow apples? I do. I love it because they're sweet. And green apples, they are a little bitter. So we got this. Kind of move this over some, if I could, without spilling. Okay. I don't want it too close to there. Okay, so let's pour some more over here. Get down in that stem. Where is my little tube? Is it this one? Nope. It's this one. Make sure I don't have no bubbles in here. There go one, just pulled out here. Another one right here. Yep, just pulled that one out. There go another one. And then where the... I don't want to scrape down here at the bottom because that's where I put all the mica powder. I just want to make sure I get all these bubbles from under this stem here. And there goes a small one just came out. Or another one just came out. Is this wasting? Go around one more time. Okay. Left over from there, and I may be able to put that inside there. So let's slide this over. I don't know if that's spilling over. Can I put a little bit more in there? It looks like I can. Okay, it's a tad bit. I think I can put this little bit in here. So I need to change that. I did this apple, I did 8 ounces. So I need to change that to 8 ounces on there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change it to there at 8 ounces, because that's exactly what I did. I used 8 ounces. So that was off a little, not by much. Kind of scrape my thing, get all this resin. Yep. Okay. I cleanse my cups and reuse them another time. That's if I can get them clean. And I know you guys don't want to see me do this, but once it gets sticky, it's hard to clean. So I like to go ahead and clean it when I get done using it. Because buying these cups, it can get a little expensive. So if you can, try to clean them. If you can do them right away. Because once it gets sticky, it's hard for you to clean them. So let me set that aside because I'm done with that one. And let's go ahead and pour this blue. Is this something that I need to squeeze? No. Let me try this tip down here. Let me move that on back there in the back. Just finished pouring it. Ooh. This was a little off. And I did more. I did 6 ounces for this. It's not quite full. Let me scrape it. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. So yeah, steady doing 5.7. If anybody pour this, do 6. Do 6 ounces. Yeah, do 6 ounces. Yeah, still got a little bit. I can scrape a little bit more out of here. And I mean, I still have a little white over there. What I can do is pour some of that white, not white, I'm sorry, clear. Okay, done with that. Get my little, wipe it out. I like to clean my cups. I like to reuse them. If I can reuse them, I use them until I can't use them no more. And yeah, I like to use them until I can't use them no more. Yep, so this is usable. I'll go ahead and do this other thing. I know my resin may be getting a little warm. See? Look how clean that is. Brand new. Make sure you get them creases. Get under the lip. And now this cup can be used again. Let's do this. And I want to spray it. So what I'm going to do is pour a little clear first. That's how I did the other one. I pour clear first. Then I did gold. Then I did my black. Get them more clear. A little gold. A little black. I still have a little bit of left if I need to use it, and I may. Oops. That hit the floor. Almost down. Pour that little, the rest of that scrape. Try to put that on top. Get the rest of this black. Getting a little sticky, but it's getting there. I did have enough. Now this cup I will throw away because it's a little sticky. But I want to get all of my resin out as much as I could because it's a lot still in here. Can I get more? Where is my little dandy tool that can get all this resin out? Okay, this is done. And I think I'm gonna make one more of these because I wanted to stack 3 high. I have my little tools over there when I'm making my pens. I can put little small things inside here, and I will label it on the outside of it move this. I need that. Let's see, can I get some more of this black out? If I can. And then I can take that little bit of resin and cover up that little tray. Okay, so this is it. Move these 2 cups out the way, and I'll do some cleaning. Let's move that out the way because I am gonna clean that gold one out. Move that over, and the little tray that I had, I want to cover. I had a little resin left over, and it's enough to cover this. Yeah, that's enough to cover there. But let me see, can I scrape some more out and put it in my moon? Okay. Okay, I'm going to even this out, and then once I return, it's dripping. Once I return, we're going to demold this. Yes. Okay. So let me spread this on out. That's too big. I need something smaller. It's a cute little tray. I don't need to make up anymore. I think I can get this leveled out pretty good. Yep. I think this is doing. Got it. I don't want to take that too far over because they don't have that's not closed in, and I don't want it to go all the way out. So right now I'm just making sure is, you know, it's self-leveling, but I want to coast some of this over to the edge, I mean the little corners here. Yep. Let me kind of move it over some. Oops, I don't want to move it into that resin. I don't want to have resin all over it. Did I do? I did. Let me see, can I wipe it off? Because I definitely don't want no resin on it. There we go. Just make sure that I have enough resin all the way in these corners. And it looks like I do. Yeah, I'm going around these edges, making sure I got enough resin around these corners. And it looks like it's pulling, that all the resin over here is gone. Let me try to put some more resin over here, or I'm gonna have to prop it up a little bit. Get a little stick and prop it up. So it can be a little level, so it can stay over here. Yep, I got it. I'm done. What I'm going to do now is clean up my mess. And when I come back, we'll be demolding these items here. This part 3. Be right back. Okay, guys, it's demold time. Well, this is from last when I poured in. For some reason, I poured over some resin on top of it, and I guess I didn't have it sealed down, or I didn't pay any attention, and it kind of like crinkled because it didn't lay flat. But it's still cute. It's for me. That's what I did with that. But what I had in, that was from last video. But with the, and this is just an extra one. The same thing for here. I wasn't paying any attention, so. And that I will give away to my grandbaby. So that's not giving away to someone. Okay, so let's demold. This is the apple. Okay. This is part 3. And this one, what I had earlier, was part of part 2. I'm gonna get that video up today. So okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, got the mold back. Ooh, look. Oh, I got a bubble here. Got a bubble there, and it's a little micro bubbles, which that's is at the bottom. The next one is the bottom part. And I'm a color. I think I'm gonna color that because it didn't come out dark enough for me. So I'm gonna color that with a marker, and then along with this bottom part here. Come on. I want to turn my mold. Okay, here we go. So, turn my mold over. Ugh, resin is coming off. I forget to clean it before I turn the camera on every time. And I said I was going to clean it. But this is the bottom. And it came out great. No bubbles at all. Just in this jar on the bottom of the leaf. And it's a little tiny bubbles here. But this what it looks like. I'm going to color that in. Stay tuned. You will see some pictures. And let's try this moon. Now, with this, I already poured that in the last video. I just wanted another one because I wanted pour that in 3s. Because I want to do another one at the bottom part. So, but technically, what I just poured is just these 2 for this video. And that's just an extra because I want to do another one. So, let's get his cap out. Sorry if you can't see it. I got it towards me. Okay, so There we go. And this is what he looks like. The point is good. I'm looking for bubbles. It's rough on the bottom, but guys, look, no bubbles. Yay. Let's pull this. Let's take this out. And I will show you what this look like as finished. Actually, I'm not, because I have to post the other video and you can see the total box once I take pictures of that one. Okay, there we go. I just want to take it out so you can see it, that I poured another one, but the star of the show is these two. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave this out because I want to pour one more. Yes, this is so cute. It is so pretty. And here's my little extra. I had some clear and I put the pink in here because I needed some more. Like, I make my own beads for beadable pens, and I needed some small solid. What I need is to make a whole lot of them every time I pour some resin in whatever color I have, because I need some smaller beads. I have the next size larger or next size up, and I typically like these two shape, the round one and this shape of the beads. So that's some extra. So I'm gonna pour these to the side. So what I'm going to do, I'm getting ready to get everything together, take some pictures, and when you see again, it will be some photos of this. Okay, I'll be right back.